Guys, welcome. We got a breaking news episode. Guys, welcome to the Takeover with Michael Lenoci. You're here. I'm here. We're here. We motivate you every Monday. And then sometimes in the middle of the week, we're going to have a breaking episode. Okay? Breaking news. That's why we're here. We're here to address a few things. We didn't want to just jump into next Monday and throw a bunch of surprises at you. I didn't want to do that. I wanted you guys to be prepared because that's what a good coach does. A good coach prepares you for what's coming next. I know what's coming next. So I'm going to prepare you guys, my team, to be prepared for the week. Now, some great players, some great teams, they watch a lot of film, right? They watch film and they study it hard. I watch film. I watch this film, and here I am to deliver you notes, okay? I didn't want to throw at you some overwhelming new things, okay? For starters, new intro song. We got a new intro song, and you're going to love it. You're going to love the intro song, okay? You're going to love it, okay? Because it boosts our morale. It really does. It boosts our morale, okay? We're going to start incorporating quotes of the week. You'll hear it this week, okay? Questions of the week. You'll hear that this week. You know, obviously we're going to talk about the Miami Dolphins a little bit, okay? We're going to also, in the middle of the week, I'm going to throw in NFL recaps of the week, okay? We're going to recap what happened in the NFL, and I'll do that today. This is breaking news, but I'm also here to address some other things, and we'll get into that. But we got a new setup, okay? We got the guys' night out. It's still on because I record that in the same studio. You'll see I address that too. I like to have it just peeking out a little bit to remind you guys that, hey, guys, every Wednesday we got guys' night out for those dating lovers. All right? That's FSU college degree. That's what's up, okay? We got new graphics. Look at this. We got this new graphic right here, okay? What's this right here? Coach Lenoci? Yes, it is. I'm your coach, okay? We're also going to address a few things that we heard on another rivalry podcast, okay? Another guy who's on the other team. He's on the other team, and we're going to always beat him because we're champions, and we're going to come together as a team, okay? And we'll get into that. I want to start by playing his clip, okay? This is why we have a breaking news. Breaking news. Breaking news. If you haven't heard already, Chris D'Elia has his concrapulations podcast. Chris has a podcast. It's called Concrapulations. Concrapulations podcast. Okay? Episode 139. The timestamp is 29 minutes and 25 seconds is when it starts. And I'll play it for you, and we'll break it down. All right? We're here to defend. We're going to play defense today. All right? We're defense. We're a defensive team.
My opener, dude. This is, remember, you know how I talk about my opener a lot and about how fucking dingbatty he is?
Whoa. Shots fired. Shots fired. Not playing that game. Guess what? You need me, man. You need me. I bring joy to your life. Whatever that word was, I'm not repeating it, but that's not nice. All right? We don't like negativity. We wipe that away. So don't bring that shit to the court, okay?
This shit made me want to do rapid-fire punches into his fucking jaw.
Bring it, motherfucker.
Burgers, everyone knows burgers are fucking amazing.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah. They're good. Chick-fil-A, amazing. Let's know the difference. Burgers is a broad statement. Yeah, burgers are amazing. Depends where you get them. Let's agree on that. That's universal. Forget your fucking cult of fans. Your moronic fans. Forget about that. Forget about your pea-brain fans, okay? A burger is amazing. A broad statement. Sure, depends where it's from. Amazing specifically, Chick-fil-A.
Think burgers aren't amazing, then you got no brain. And that's very obvious because here's the other thing, too. I fully believe burgers are a snack. If you eat one burger and you're full, That's it, dude. You have a small tummy. But Daddy's got a big tummy.
What? Hey, is nobody noticing that this guy's a lunatic? A burger is a snack? For you? Well, I mean, yeah, because you eat In-N-Out. This guy thinks In-N-Out is the best burger. You're going to take advice from a guy who thinks In-N-Out is the best burger? Come on. That's not even the best burger on Sunset. It's a snack? No, a peanut butter and jelly sandwich is a snack. A burger isn't a snack. First of all, you're a lunatic already for saying that. It's a meal. What are you eating? Just the burger by itself? No, a burger with a bun, lettuce, tomatoes, even bacon and cheese. That's fucking filling, especially if you have it before 4 p.m. If you're doing it late at night at like 11, sure, maybe you need 2, but it's not a snack. This already discredits everything he says.
Okay, so when I eat one burger, you know what I want immediately after? Another burger, even if it has 2 patties on it. Hey, that doesn't help. I want 2 burgers because a burger is a snack. A burger is like if you have one burger, that's like having some peanuts.
What? This doesn't make sense. And then there's these lunatics out there that listen to this and they go, he's my daddy. I'm a true baby. He's my daddy. Bro, you're a lunatic. Anyone who's associated with concrapulations is a lunatic. Is nobody aware of this? Everybody just goes with it, and then you guys want to comment on my shit? You're a lunatic. This is fucking crazy.
2 burgers. It's like a meal. Okay? Glad we figured it out. End of discussion. Do not tweet me about it. Okay?
Oh.
A burger is a snack.
Very aggressive
Dunzo.
about this.
So, if you eat one and that's it, you're a skunk pussy. Now, that's obvious. You eat one burger. Okay?
That's his impression of our manager.
So, my opener is always like...
Michael Lenoci. Say my fucking name. Give me more fame.
I'd rather go for the chicken sandwich. Now, chicken sandwiches are great as well. However, I don't eat, they're a little healthier, I feel like, so I'll eat chicken sandwich mostly, but of course I would always want a burger. And he was like, nah, burgers aren't good. I don't like burgers. I'd rather get a sandwich or whatever.
That's true. I do. I do prefer chicken sandwiches over burgers. I didn't say I don't like burgers. I just said I prefer a chicken sandwich over burgers. Most places you're at, if you can get a burger, you can get a chicken sandwich. So that's why I am choosing a chicken sandwich, because I rather have a chicken sandwich over a burger. I never said I didn't like burgers. Let's get the facts straight, Christopher.
Well, you're fucking crazy, dude. That's annoying that you pretend not to like burgers. Because burgers are so good. Do you know why? Because burgers.
Bro, that's not an explanation. And then all his fans go, yeah, that's not an explanation. That's not anything. Are you guys crazy? Is everyone crazy? Am I in a Black Mirror episode? Is nobody realize how crazy this is?
So, this motherfucker did what like a fucking 16-year-old chick would do.
What?
Like, I used to know this girl that lost her virginity in Italy.
Don't care.
So anyway,
speed past that.
This guy goes to Amsterdam because he's like, dude, when else am I going to go to Amsterdam? Okay, cool. His buddy was out there, took a trip to Amsterdam. My opener, Michael Lenoci, got to Amsterdam.
Yeah, because I'm cultured.
Ate a burger in Amsterdam.
Yep.
All right?
It was so good.
He says it's the best burger he's ever had.
Now, I did. I said there was a place I found, and it was the best goddamn fucking burger I've ever had. That's my opinion, not yours, and you don't know shit.
Okay. Now, anger level is rising.
Good. Let it rise, motherfucker. I'm right here. Come at me.
We know burgers are very American, and the best burgers are 100% of course in America.
I disagree. Hey, Chris. Have you ever been to, let's say, Amsterdam? Have you ever, let's say, been to anywhere else besides a coffee bean or your dungeon cave where you record your podcast? Chris has been 2 places in his life. His dungeon cave where he records his podcast, his stupid fucking cave podcast shithole, crapulations, and a coffee bean. This guy thinks that his favorite burger is from In-N-Out. That's how crazy he is. He's never even tried Fuddruckers in Burbank. That's even better than In-N-Out. There's way better burgers than In-N-Out. By the way, In-N-Out is not that great. It's whatever. So shut your fucking mouth.
Here's the other thing. if you don't think burgers, the best burgers, are in America, they're definitely not in Amsterdam.
Now, I will give credit to that argument. Sure, you could throw that out there. If you don't think the best burgers are in America, then they're definitely not in Amsterdam. I would say that's more true than false. But in America, I've had burgers. In Amsterdam, I've had burgers. The burger I had in Amsterdam trumped all the burgers I've had in America. Therefore, in my reality, that's the truth. Does that make sense? Of course it does, because my logic always makes sense because I'm backing it up with facts. What you're saying is something a lunatic would say. You know who he reminds me of? Maybe someone in office right now who just says shit with no facts or anything.
Okay? So now I'm pissed, but I'm listening, right? Daddy's got an open mind. He tries to let his anger level subside, okay?
Bro, stop with the daddy shit. What happened? Who touched you when you were little? That's disgusting. You're not daddy.
So he's talking and he says, yeah, I had the best burger I ever had in Amsterdam. And I go, that's fucking ridiculous, but I'm still trying to keep an open mind. And he says, and I kept eating burgers in Amsterdam.
It was so good.
Guess what? The burgers in Amsterdam are way better than the burgers in America. Now I sit back, and I'm very angry, of course. And I say what you said again. And he says, all the burgers are in Amsterdam. They really know how to do a burger. And I said, dude, that's so annoying.
Yeah,
because
bro.
Here's why, dude.
Yeah, tell us why.
You don't eat burgers in America because you say you don't like burgers. Then in Amsterdam, you start eating burgers.
Yep.
And you think, whoa, these burgers are awesome.
Yep, they were.
And they're better than the ones in America.
That I've had.
But really, all you're doing, dude, is opening your fucking mind to burgers.
Dude, I've had burgers in America. I've tried all of them. McDonald's, Burger King, In-N-Out, Fuddruckers, Restaurant 1, Restaurant 2, Restaurant 3, Restaurant 4. Nothing compared to the Amsterdam one.
You just started eating burgers and started liking burgers like I fucking told you, motherfucker.
Motherfucker, you chill
you
out.
Like burgers, like I said, dude.
I ain't got no bitch.
Bro, chill out with the fucking sound effects. I don't have that yet, and I don't like that, so we're stopping it already. Bro, you're a lunatic. You're a lunatic motherfucker. That's what you are. You don't know shit.
Get out of here with the fucking shit. Eat burgers in America. Now he's not eating burgers in America.
Yes, I am. I've been eating burgers in America. I'm on this burger thing, and there are some really good. Astro Burger's good. It's better than In-N-Out.
Good in Amsterdam. Dude, what kind of fucking lunatic lifestyle do you live in? That's fucking laughable, dude.
Bro, fuck out of here with your shit.
Falling in love. Get the fuck out of here. This shit is real life, dude.
Bro, what does this guy just say that everybody buys into? This guy's fucking got a... What is his podcast? People commented on my shit last week. They're like, oh, what are you trying to be, Chris? You're trying to have a congratulations podcast? Motherfucker, a bunch of comedians have podcasts. Every comedian has a podcast. He's not the only one that's allowed to have his single man podcast. No, you fucking morons. You fucking dingle shit face motherfuckers. You punk ass bitches. You don't know shit. Dude, I don't listen to his shit. I listen to it when someone tags me in something and they say, hey, Chris talked about you on the podcast. Then I listen to it. That was funny. I listened to it, and now here's my response. And that's how it's going to be. If you got some shit to say, fucking comment it, and I block you. I don't care. You fucking punk-ass bitch, hoe, pussy. Oh, I can't drink a coffee either? Chris is the only one that's allowed to drink a coffee? Is he the only one allowed to have a podcast? Only one allowed to be a single man podcast? Only one allowed to drink coffee? Oh, that's like saying I can't do stand-up because he does stand-up. You fucking punk-ass bitch morons. Imagine listening to his podcast and being, this is it. This is the truth. I don't even want you in my life. I don't want anything to do with you. That's what's up. I got a package, bro. People send me shit. I got a package. Navi. Thank you, bro. Thank you, bro. We got fucking metal straws. I've never tried these metal straws, but let's see what we're about. Couple of them. Ooh. You even got the ones that are tilted. Look at that. Tilt ones. Now, do people fucking actually use these all the time? And there's a cleaning one. You can fucking put this right in and clean it. Wow, that's interesting. Should we try it? Let's try it. Let's try this fucking straw. Not bad. It works. Well, there you have it, guys. There you have it. Thank you for the fucking the metal straws. Now, am I gonna keep using them? I don't know. That sounds like a lot of work. It sounds like work. I think I'd rather just kill the ocean. I think there was a couple. Yeah, there's some couple. Look, there's a nice card. He sent a nice turtle card. Sea Turtle Incorporated. That's cute. Wow, he works at a sea turtle hospital. South Padre Island. I like turtles. Nice. What a really nice card. Thank you so much, man. I really appreciate that. This was really nice. I hope to be down there one day and get a tour. Thanks, Nina. This is really cool. That's really sweet. Give me 2 pairs, so I'll pass one on, hopefully, to Chris. We'll try to change him. That's really cool. All right, guys. Breaking news episode. I just want to get in a couple things, and this isn't going to be for everyone, and that's fine. If you're not a part, then you could skip through this part, and I'll see you next week for the regular Takeover episode 6, which comes out Monday, or Guys Night Out comes out next week. But this is my NFL Week 3 recap. I just wanted to go into it. This is for myself. It's not for everyone. I'll make it silly. You know, it's going to be silly for me, but, I mean, there's a couple of exciting things that happen in the NFL that I want to talk about. I want to express my love for one of my favorite sports, and that's football. I want to start off with the Giants and Daniel Jones. I've never experienced that. I wonder what that's like. That's got to be so awesome. You have a rookie quarterback start, and he plays well. Man, that's got to be so exciting. I mean, I always had a guy on the Dolphins, like maybe it was his first year or we brought him in from free agency and he played a couple good games. You're like, okay, is this maybe a thing? Is this maybe the guy? And that's what's going on in New York right now. You don't know for sure. You got to watch him play 4, 5, 6, 7 games. It could have just been one good game. But it's great. On the other side, the Giants did lose Saquon Barkley for about 6 weeks. It's just like, but it's almost like a blessing in disguise. Now you got to see Daniel Jones work. He's got to work a lot now this week. So are we buying into Daniel Jones yet? Are we? I don't know. We could be. We could be buying into Daniel Jones. What I saw was exciting. That's definitely exciting. If I'm a Giants fan, that's exciting. There's some quiet winners, dude. If you guys are watching, there's quiet winners right now. The Bills are 3-0. That's a quiet winner. Did anyone think the Bills were going to go 3-0? I did. No, I'm sorry. I didn't think they were going to go 3-0, but I said at the beginning of the year, I said to people, I go, the Jets or the Bills, one of them will be fighting for that wild card, and it will be interesting. I go, but these two teams could surprise you. Way off on the Jets. They're going to be bad. They're already 0-3, which is great. See ya, Adam Gase. I guess it wasn't our fault. Thanks for putting us back 4 more years. But the Bills are – I'm buying into the Bills. I'm buying into the Bills. The Lions are 2-0-1. I wasn't sure about them, but like how can you – this is great because this is another assistant that came from Belichick where his assistants in the past from the first dynasty didn't work out. Romeo Crennel and then the other guy. I think he coached Notre Dame for a couple of years, but he went out – what was his name? Whatever. He didn't work out in the NFL either. But now we have what's his name working in Detroit? 49ers 3-0. Some people might have saw this because Garoppolo was injured last year, but like their defense is great. I watched them play. They're legit. They're for sure good. Garoppolo in that offense looks good. Dude, they got a great offensive coach. He was the one who made Atlanta so well, but then ruined it in the last drive and ruined their Super Bowl hopes. But he's good. Saints are 2-1. Now the Saints are 2-1. The rest of the division is 1-2 with Tampa, Atlanta, and Carolina. I think the Saints are all right. Dude, Breeze is back in 5 weeks. If the Saints can go 2-2, if they even go 2-3 over the next 5 weeks, I don't know if they have a bye week in there, but if they go 2-2, let's say they go 2-2 over the next 4 games, right? That puts them at 4-3. Tampa, Atlanta, Carolina, all at least lose one more game over the next 4 games. That leaves them tied. At the very least, they're tied for first in the division when Drew Brees comes back. I promise you that. They're going to be fine. They're going to take that division. That division's like all over the place of inconsistency. I would even say Carolina. I mean, 3-4 years ago, they were in the Super Bowl. That guy's on the hot seat now for his job. Most interesting division over there, NFC North. Green Bay, Chicago, Detroit, Minnesota. All 2-1 or 3-0. Who's going to win? Who's going to win that division? I don't know. I have no idea. Chicago looks good all of a sudden. You're like, oh, maybe they're not 13-3 like they were last year. Detroit, I have to watch play. I'm not positive about Detroit. Minnesota, I never want to jump on that bandwagon for whatever reason. I just, but dude, they got a running game and it's dominating. It's the number 1 rusher in the NFL, I believe. Dalvin Cook, FSU. Who are the best teams in the NFL for each league? The NFC, the best team in the NFC right now is the Dallas Cowboys. They make adjustments. Perfect example. They played horrible against the Dolphins. I watched them play. They played horrible against the Dolphins in the first half. The second half, dominated. Just dominated and played how they usually play. And one thing I've noticed in all the years of watching football, teams that make halftime adjustments and play well are very hard to beat. And that's the Dallas Cowboys right now. They're 3-0. AFC, I think we all know who the best team is. It's not the Chiefs. It's the Patriots. The Patriots have allowed 16 points this year. They would have shut out the Jets almost. There was a pick 6. They've allowed like 1 touchdown this year. It's unbelievable. They don't need Antonio Brown. They literally could play. They don't even need anybody offensively. They just need Tom Brady in that offensive line, and they could just have regular bench. They could have second, third string players, and they would still win the Super Bowl. They're that good. The Browns will be okay. I think the Browns will be okay. Now, I don't think they'll make the playoffs, but I think they'll be okay. I think they'll be right there. I think they'll be 8-8, 9-7 team. An 8-8, 9-7 team ready to take over the division the next year. As much as I listen to like the Herd and he hates Cleveland and the way Mayfield is Baker, I think they're going to be okay. Is Indy are they going to be a playoff team? Are the Colts going to be a playoff team? I haven't got to watch them play, but this is crazy. So like imagine if Luck played, they would. Well, before the year started, I thought they were my favorites to go to be a top 3 team. I mean, for sure, I was like, oh, they're making the playoffs and going deep. With Luck. I mean, without Luck right now, they're playing great. They got a good team. The AFC South is the hardest to gauge, though. I mean, the AFC South, you have Indianapolis, you have Houston, Jacksonville, and Tennessee. Tennessee blows out the opener against the Browns, and then since then they've dropped 2. They're 1-2. So now I'm so confused. I don't know. That's a playoff team 2 of the last 3 years. I don't know what's going on there. I thought they were for sure like, oh, wow, this is legit. Houston's good. Now, Jacksonville, oh, I want this to be good. I'm all about this quarterback, dude. What a fun story that is. So it's the hardest to gauge. I don't know what's going to happen there. If I had to predict the playoffs today in the AFC, I think that majority everybody would agree with me, okay? You have the Patriots are winning the division. There's no argument here. Nobody can argue about that, okay? You have the Ravens taking their division. That's not necessarily true. The Browns could turn it around and take over. We'll see. And people could start to learn how to slow down that offense. But they played a game against KC, so I think they really are good. So that's why I'm putting the Ravens to win that division. And I'm putting Houston to win that division, not knowing for sure. I'm just picking Houston because I like that offense. I think they have some good defensive players. I'm rooting for them. I want them to win the division. But, what if the Jacksonville defense continues to play that way and then this quarterback, what if he's the next thing? He's the next 6th round pick that's actually good. What if he is? And then they come out on top. Or what if the Colts come out on top? There's so many questions with that division, but I still put Houston. And then KC's a lock. There's no doubt. There's no doubt about the Patriots and KC winning the divisions. The Ravens, I see winning, and Houston. Now, the wild cards would fight between Houston and Ravens if they didn't win the division. Then you have the wild cards, the Buffalo Bills. They're 3-0, and I only see them getting better. And they don't have a lot of talent over there, so they're winning with what they have. Big test this week. They play the Patriots. So if they can even hang with the Patriots, then we know they're for sure. Also, so my wild cards this year are the Bills and Chargers. Chargers are 1-2. They always start off slow. I'm not bailing on them. So that means I have Cleveland missing out and maybe the Jags and Tennessee. You know what I mean? So those are the teams missing out in the AFC. Cleveland, Jags, Tennessee, that division, you know? I don't know because I don't know about the Jags yet. I got to see more of them. Dallas wins their division. Green Bay, maybe. I think they'll win. I think we'll see. But, you know, that division's up for grabs too. But I'm going to put Dallas, Green Bay, the Saints, the Rams. I think the Saints will get it, even with Breeze out. Rams, for sure. And now for the wild card in the NFC, I have no idea. There's no way. There's so many teams in it. All right, first of all, you have San Francisco. They're 3-0. Seattle's 2-1. Detroit's 2-0-1. Minnesota's 2-1. Chicago's 2-1. Philly's 1-2. I'm not counting them out yet. They've won a Super Bowl. Carson Wentz is awesome. Atlanta 1-2. They look bad. But can they turn it around? I mean, they have an explosive offense. They played okay. Even New York 1-2. They're right there in the division. I just have no idea. I mean, dude, to say that San Francisco, Seattle, Detroit, Minnesota, and Chicago, those 5 teams, 3 of those teams are not going to make the playoffs. To say that, all right, let's say Dallas and Rams are the best 2 in the NFC. To say that Green Bay, Saints, San Francisco, Seattle, Detroit, Minnesota, Chicago, only 2 of those teams are going to make the playoffs, or 4 of those teams. So I have no idea. We need more time to really evaluate that. Miami has now been outscored 16-133. 16-133. How do we take positive out of this? Well, they played a great first half. If Kenyon Drake doesn't fumble the ball, they probably score and are going up 13-10 at halftime. I'll tell you what, if you're up 13-10 at halftime in Dallas, that locker room, people are buying in. That fumble hurt. That fumble was more than a fumble. That fumble was the game. I mean, even if they get points and it's 10-9, they're in it. Mentally, they're like, okay, we got this. Dallas comes out for the half, scores right away. 17-6. It's already out. It's over. If we score and it's 10-9 and they score it's 17-9, 1 possession game. Then we get the ball, even if we can get some momentum. I mean, they came at Rosen really hard. They started blitzing him, which I don't know why they weren't doing as much in the first half, but that O-line could only hold up so much. I mean, eventually you're going to figure out that O-line. It's not hard. And defensively, every single team we play gets about 5 seconds to throw the ball. So that's why we get burnt. I mean, Xavier Howard is a stud, but he's not going to look like a stud this year because he's got to run around for 5 to 6 seconds all the time. But they've improved every game. They were in it. They were in it in the first half. Preston Williams, rookie wide receiver, he's good. I mean, that's something to be excited about. Taco, our defensive end, we picked him up from Dallas. He got a sack. I mean, let's see if this guy, if you can just pick out a few players that are going to be like, oh, these guys could be stars, that's great to build off of. I mean, dude, we have 5 of the top 40 picks next year. And the only reason I'm saying that is because Pittsburgh's going to be a top 10 pick. If you think Pittsburgh's going to win more than 6 games, you're crazy. If they go 5-11, that's like pick 5, pick 6. We got 2 picks right there, and then we have Houston's pick. That's 3 in the top. Let's say Houston even won the Super Bowl. That's 3 in the top 32, and then we have our first pick, and then we have I believe it's Houston's pick. So depending on where that is, Dude, we have a good team and $150 million. You got to be excited about that. Mika Fitzpatrick got an interception in Pittsburgh, though. That stung a little bit. I don't know. I feel good every week. I'm expecting to go 0-16. So then when I see them the way they played in that first half, I'm like, wow, they're getting more disciplined, less penalties, and then also the O-line sometimes buys the quarterback time. Rosen played okay. He's not bad. He's definitely in the little small sample I've seen of Rosen, he's better than what Tannehill was ever. We could be honest about that. Already it's great. We got Tua locked in. We're going to draft Tua. The only way we wouldn't is if for some reason Rosen had 5 unbelievable games. He would have to have 5 unbelievable games where they won. If he won 4 to 5 games, if Rosen wins 4 or 5 games, and in those 4 or 5 games he wins, he throws 25 touchdown passes. 20. I'll even say 20. That's like 3 a game almost. If he can do that, then maybe we imagine if we were like, oh, we don't need to draft Tua. Then you have these 3 draft picks. You're picking a lineman. You might take 2 defensive ends. You take 2 defensive ends, a lineman, and then in the second round 2 more linemen. You already have your lines set up. And then $150 million in free agency. I'm excited. I might be the only Dolphins fan that is excited. I'm just saying it's not that bad out there. You got to look at like how exciting this could be for us. It's only up. Like right now, we got rid of it. You don't want to be on the team, then goodbye. Now we're just like trying to figure out who's going to be good enough to stay. Who are we going to build this team around? What players? Who's going to shine? Shine, guys. You're 21, you're 22, you're 23, you're 24. You're on the Miami Dolphins. Shine. You have a chance to be a part of a dynasty. Think about it like that. You're starting a dynasty. You're gonna start the dynasty. Maybe. Or this could all just be a mess. But I like what I'm seeing. I like how after all the criticism and after being blown out 2 weeks in a row, these guys are still working hard and buying in. To get better, that's awesome. The O-line is nobody's. I can't name one O lineman. And they improved drastically. So we'll see what happens. This has been breaking news with the Takeover podcast. Thank you. We broke it out early. So thank you. I'll throw these out there once in a while. Maybe I'll do this every week. We'll see. Depends. Thank you for listening. Bye, guys.